Okay, hello everybody. I'm super excited about this video. Actually, you know what? I know what I'll do. I'm gonna say I'm actually probably gonna make this video public. This video is gonna be one of my case studies, and that I probably should look better in the video, but I don't care. So right now, what I want to do is I want to go over the success and the results that we've had for one of our earliest clients. And I really just want to show you the difference between a company that just posts for you and just does your social media, and they're a social media manager, maybe they got certified online or something like that, as opposed to having a strategic social marketing agency, ad agency behind you that is solely focused on your profits. A big difference between how they post and how we post. So I'm just going to show you some of the results. So as I mentioned, Tony Nelson was one of our earlier clients. Before the videos ended, I'm going to show you the photos so you can see what used to happen before. But right now I'm just going to walk you through his campaign. Also, I want to let you know how we came to meet Tony Nelson, and this is really good for the reps out there. Is we had approached Tony Nelson. We had a If you Google it online, you'll see we had an Independence Day special back in 2015 where we were giving away 100 free mobile apps to small restaurant businesses. And so that kind of really started things off for us. Anyway, so we met Tony at that time. There was a lot of discussion back and forth, but finally, he got serious and decided to move ahead, and this is what we were able to do for him. So Tony's revenues pre-Maptum were about $29,000–$30,000 a month. Tony's revenue now post-Maptum is $6,000 to $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 that a month, and I'm going to show you why. Some of it has to do with cross-posting, but so I just wanted to back up a little bit. And I have other social media clients to show as well, but I'm just going to focus on one right now. I don't have access to revenue data for some of the other people. But anyway, for this one I do. So, and that's how we measure if we're doing well, right? So anyway, we would need access to all that stuff. So yeah, these are some posts in 2015. Very boring. Just, some lunch specials, like 3 likes. Nothing huge going on. Same kind of thing. Customer Appreciation Day, 3 likes, not bad reach. Okay, so then we've got some random post about a clown. I don't know what that is. Oh, the clown's going to be there. Okay. How many likes did this get? 4 likes. It reached a lot of people. Okay. Come on, 2015. Okay, so this is when Maptum sort of starts coming around. I remember Tony posting this picture, and I liked it. I also noticed that it had a lot of reach. So you'll see later on that this was one of the tactics that I used, and I'm trying to get them to get more customer pictures, but I haven't been able to get that from Tony. Tony's very busy, very successful, so I can't always get a hold of him. Anyway, so I have to probably work with his manager. Okay, so picture of a cup, great. Again, I liked this outside picture. I remember thinking, oh, this is different. Plus, if people are driving by, it's all about branding. Everything sort of connects. So I like this, and that sort of stuck in my mind. And mind you, of course, like all agencies do, we take in we do an intake. We find out what Tony's goals were, and he wants to get more customers, of course, and keep the ones that he already has. Sort of expand his reach and maybe get another franchise. Now, one of the things that's important about social media is actual engagement, and you'll see that there's a flyer delivery service that also works with Tony, and they said, hey, who's handling your social media? And he said, Maptum is, and he's like, oh, well, we do it too. So Tony decided to give him a try. So we'll see the difference in the posts shortly. Okay, so yeah, we just have a meet video. I like it. So video is very important. I always push my clients to a lot of videos, and we do the videos for you. Okay, come on, March, March. This is all January. Mark. Maptums comes by around March. Okay, here we go. So now I want you to notice how things sort of change a little bit. Okay? So this is a professional banner, first of all, and it was done based on Tony's actual logo and his color palette, so it exactly matches on brand his um, logo and just makes him look way more professional than other restaurants out there. So that's the first thing. It almost has a franchise feel to it, the way that we do the branding. Okay, so and then this is just a little teaser ad. It says, "Hey, look out for a special announcement coming soon." You're like, "Oh, what's that?" We also did an email campaign for Tony, and that had great open rates. And again, we do cross marketing, which enhances everything. Okay, so heads up, we're going to be making a big announcement. So some real engagement dialogue there. Okay, and now this banner's changed. You see this one was yellow, this one's got a red background, and I think we do a little riddle because, and you'll see as we do more social media that riddle is really good. Getting people to do puzzles and things like that that they would normally do socially on the back of, a newspaper or something. We try to put that into the social media again. So we have a whole strategy around that, and that's completely different than anything that any other company does. So anyway, so here's the riddle. What's invisible but seen, there but not really, in the palm of your hand but belongs to me? It's like, what the hell is that? A reach of 730 people, and people were guessing what it is. But this was also good because we got feedback. Oh, are you getting a food truck? Again, these are not things that other social media marketing companies do. Like one of our taglines is we take your business personally, and this is how we, if we had more time, we would do our own social media, but we're managing so many other client accounts that we don't actually, it's such a bad thing to say, but we don't actually have to manage our things. And we don't have big engagement following or anything like that at this point now anyway. So, and then here we go. This is the final announcement. It's that we have an app, of course, with links. I am amazed at how many people put posts with information about their event in the banner itself, but never have something to click. So do you think I'm going to expand that and read it and type it in my browser? No. I want something that I can just click, download, boom, done. Very simple stuff, but things that other people don't really think about. So now we've got an app, and we've got to pick up on our app strategy, even though it's still doing very well, but promoting the app more, as well as saying on Facebook, hey, look out for, this is for mobile app users only, look out for this special on, Saturday or Wednesday. So they're going to be more inclined to download the app, and as you'll see later on, the app has check-in, you can order from the app. So we really sort of promote this cross-marketing technique that only we are really able to do, especially with the apps, because we offer apps, and again, that's not something that a lot of other social media marketing or digital marketing companies do. So we definitely stand out in the market for that. You're getting double, triple the value. So, come on. Now, I don't have it right now. I didn't take a screenshot of it, but we completely did Tony's website. Tony's website, honestly, before was horrific. I do have pictures of it, but I don't have it here. And we just did something as simple as calling attention to his website. It gives it a little bit more flavor. Again, you can see it's on brand. It's the exact same hues and colors and RGB and all of those hex codes and whatever, HTML codes, etc., etc. And you can, just to get some additional content, you can actually just do a screenshot of different pages on his website and just post them here and say, hey, don't forget to visit our site sometime. Now, there really is actually no need because you can do everything through his social media and his app. The only thing is you may lose out on SEO, but no, if you have Yelp, if you have Yelp, that's probably where you're looking, so SEO is probably not that important. Okay, so this is when we really started to take over for Tony. Tony said, okay, look, it's National Cheesesteak Day. You guys are on. I want you guys to manage my account from here on in. So, okay, so this is where Maptum steps in, really big time. We already did the app, but now we're doing the social media. So again, pretty good reach. This is just I had to come up with something. I didn't have time to get designers or anything. So just, hey, found that online, posted it. Then started posting some more pictures of food because that was not a lot of, like when we see the pictures, he didn't really have that much food. And I didn't have a lot of time, like I said, to make the banners, so I just had to write what happened, like what the special was. Just had to write it. But still had a reach of almost 2,000. Okay, so we're getting, look at all these. So now we're into, the thousands in terms of our reach. And these just look more professional because I finally got the designer. And right at this time, we hadn't done a formal brand document for Tony. So this is a video he did because because video is so important. Again, I always push my clients to do video. And I'm like, look, Tony, I want you to do a video. This is what I want you to say. I wrote the script. I always write the script for our clients. So I'm like, hey, this is what I want you to say. And we pinned this to the top of his page. So that's another Mapdom tactic that we do. We do a lot of video and we rotate the Facebook banners. Now that you can use video, and it's also a great place to announce specials. We also will often pin a video to the top, and you'll see more videos as we go through Tony's stuff, but we pin videos to the top, and again, it just keeps the page dynamic so people keep coming back for more. It's like, what are you posting this time? What's the special this time? And that is all decided ahead of time because we have a plan to go with the app and your post. Everything gets programmed and it's just boom, it just runs on autopilot. But getting that stuff done initially is sort of what takes time. Okay, again, so these are just some banners. We just posted the video again. We took shots outside, so we had shots of his food. We had video, so look at the combination. Look at how we're mixing it up. We had banners, different color banners. We had videos. We had different types of videos. And then we have some outside shots. Hey, come to Tony's. This is what it looks like. It's sort of just going into your mind. I love these banners. They're so off-brand because we didn't have a brand them, but I really like them. And it's also good to change it up sometimes because you'll see it gets boring if you have the same thing over and over again. So this is just, I said, hey, can you shoot a video? So this is again the same National Philly cheesesteak week, and if we could hear the volume, you would hear him saying, "Hey, come in for a 12-inch or whatever." So again, this is all on my direction, and the direction of the team as well, of course. Okay. That's that. Again, we changed it up a lot. Oh, okay. Then we did a video. We did a video. And this is also pinned to the top right now. Well, actually, we didn't shoot this video, but we told him to do the video. So Tony is just amazing. Because he's out in Mississippi and we didn't have a video contact there, so it wasn't the Mapdom team on the ground. Here, again, remember I told you about this picture that he had before the other guy? He had another appreciation where somebody gets to win an iPad and we help with that promotion. All this stuff really should be planned ahead of time. He kind of told me last minute we would have way more promotion. But this, again, I'm like, we'll take a picture of her and let's post it. So it's always like, do a video, do this. So again, we like video. And all we did here was take a video of Tony's app. And you can see how it scrolls and it moves. So it's like, yeah, this is what the app looks like. If you want this food delivered to you, if you want to just come and pay and pick it up, it's really convenient, fast, wonderful, fresh food. Do that. And you'll notice when we do our higher end apps, oh gosh, see how it says check-in? That's deliberate placement. We don't just, again, everything is about strategy. We didn't just build an app for no reason. Like, we put those 4 there in the front on purpose. So it's like, we want you to check in. It's right there in your head all the time. Check in, check in, check in through your subconscious. So again, another video, and it's just a video of his app. You'll see that we probably did a video. This is the delivery service that he has. We posted that. Something about the nice soft buns. Video. I think this is just video. So he has shots of his food. These really should be color corrected because they're not that great product shots. So I would advise him on that too. But we just took some of his pictures and put them in a video. So it's just some video. So you get to see his food, different things of his food. And again, we would post that on the top. We would pin that to the top sometimes, so we're always rotating it. Like I said, people like engagement and they like involvement. They like to be fun. You want them to come back. So you want to offer them interesting little things. Did you know? Little puzzles and um, trivia, whatever. So yeah, here's a trivia example, which is, when was the Philly cheesesteak invented? And then we might have you can also post other people's information. You don't just have to post your own information. So we may have looked up a blog that talks about the history of Philly cheesesteak and just in the put that link in a post, and that would go to the person's blog. Okay. More downloading the app. We have to push the app more. So there's no branding on this. This is just a piece of whatever. A reach of 177. Like, there's no reason to get excited about it, to react to it, really. I mean, I think it's just kind of boring. This is something that we did for Mother's Day. We wanted to do a special, invite people in. We wanted to also show that the Facebook stuff was working. It's a way for us to track. So again, you can see it's on brand. There's no crazy different fonts, and you'll see why that's important in a minute. You understand our Miles program, where we teach our apprentices and our people of power, that's what we call them, our interns, how to market properly. We let them do their thing, and then we correct them along the way because we want to see what everyone's thinking is. It also gives Mapdom an opportunity to learn and see new things. So this was a last minute thing. I did this myself. You can see it's absolutely horrible. But we just wanted to have something different. Okay. We weren't doing a lot of hashtagging then. Hashtagging wasn't that big. Here, download this from the App Store. Again, pushing the app. Hey, don't you know we can deliver? We did a little, writing on it to make it look a little bit different, catch more attention to people as they're scrolling in their social media. More engagement means you'll show up more. So this is just us taking a live video screen capture of his actual website. We're like, hey, this is what the website looks like. You can order online. So again, video is important, and these are just some really easy, quick ways that you can incorporate more video, showcase more and different aspects of your business. So again, this is just a video of his website. That's all it is. All right, this is just something about, him on the outside of the thing. Okay, so this is done by one of the interns, and you can immediately see that it's different. It's not on brand. The colors are not on brand. It still looks fantastic, and a lot of websites look like this, but I'm trying to show you the difference in the contrast between, real corporate standard brand marketing and just other stuff people do, and why it's not as effective. Like, you want to create this subtle feeling that people don't even themselves know that they're having. It's just a psychological effect that happens. And of course, Facebook uses addictive technology to get us to keep coming back. So why not have your stuff always show up? Why not make it searchable? Why not make it fun? Why not make it engagement? Why not keep yourself top of mind? Okay. All right. Here we go. Good. Okay, this was just something different. I think I wanted people to engage. So I think I started experimenting with engagement here. And it's like, hey, this is what I do in the morning. I wonder what Tony does in the morning when he opens up the store. I wonder what other people do. What do their mornings look like? One girl told me that she hits her alarm like 6 times before she actually gets up. Some people just jump up, talkative. Some people are grumpy. So you know what? We should also start asking people. Now you can answer things with GIFs or GIFs, whatever. But we can also start asking people to input videos. Okay, give us a video. Show us your own video. So Tony also has catering, and he wanted us to showcase more of that. So these are some of the shots that he had taken. We just put that in a video. Okay, this is just showing some real people. This is Elle, like I mentioned. We had a video earlier where she started hashtagging, which is why I love having the younger people in the company, because they just think of these things. So now she started hashtagging, and I had to ask her, I'm like, why did you do that? This was a video. It was a trivia question, and it got a lot of reach and a lot of views. Okay, and people were engaging here. So fantastic. I'm going to show you the difference that this has made in Tony's business shortly. Again, this is done by one of the apprentices. Looks fantastic, but it's off-brand. But we still haven't to this day done a formal brand document for Tony because I just kind of know his stuff. Here you go, and she did this one, Too Much Sauce. Not only did she put it up here in the description, she also put it in the actual banner. So it kind of seeps in your mind. You're sort of making that association there. Again, psychology has so much to do with being successful and having profitable posts. Social media for profit. And her again, just some engagement, curiosity. What is she saying? Who is that girl? Okay, that's one of her banners. More, do you see late lunch? More hashtagging. So this is just reintroduction of the app. Now, can you see the numbers now? How we're always in the thousands? Makes a difference. Okay. Now, these were reviews. Reviews are huge. You want good reviews. So not only do we ask people to check in, we ask people to leave reviews on Facebook. And then we went to his Yelp reviews and we made just a video, a scrolling video of all of his Yelp reviews. We could use this in so many different ways. We could make each one of these a banner and post it. We could, what else could we do? We could make each one a banner. We could separate each one out into its own picture and have that scrolling as a different banner. So instead of it being vertical, it would be horizontal. We could use transitions and make them come in and out very, creatively. A reach of 3,000. Okay, and when was this? This is in August, okay? So I hope you're paying attention. Okay, off-brand banner, but still good. King of Philly cheesesteaks, we started doing that. I think we also started doing snub the sub. And that was something that we came up with. Again, we have a very creative team. And that was like, if people are thinking about getting sub or Subway sandwiches, then we would put Subway sandwiches or Subway. So if people are looking for it and they're looking for all the hashtags, ours might pop up. We'll have a strategically placed banner that it's like snub the sub. So if people are looking for subs, our banner comes up. You're like, maybe I will have a Philly cheesesteak. So, and depending on your location, maybe you can order it and then Tony can collect information about, where people are ordering and maybe have a food truck there. Maybe open up another franchise there. We engage with your audience and get a lot of feedback. We can even send a survey for you just to find out what it is people want. If you give people what they want, they'll pay for it. They're telling you what it is they want. This is just a still shot of his food. More testimonials, and this was something Elle introduced, including the actual address here, because we always assume that people will know where to find it. We're giving them multiple opportunities to find the address, and just, we could even actually do a link here to Google directions. That's something to think about. But yeah, Elle was the one who introduced this, including the actual address and phone number in the post. Genius. Just fantastic. So again, you will see the difference that these things have made. Okay? Fantastic. You want it with some little finger okays. I never do those. That's why I like multiple people to work on our accounts because they all bring different flavors. We can test different things. We can find out what works. You'll see the difference between other people's social media posts in a little bit. These other guys that came on. So this was something that I initiated. I wanted people to know exactly what was on Tony's menu because maybe they didn't know. They weren't really seeing the food all the time. They didn't really know the prices. I wanted this to start to sink into their heads. We started to use a lot more hashtags here. Welcome to Tony's, see you at Tony's. You want to have that really nice, warm, come in feeling, and that's how Tony is anyway. We also wanted people to know what it is. It's perfectly seasoned, blah, 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 blah. So we started doing those. These can also be turned into video, which we haven't done yet, but we can because I'm trying to do some other things. Ooh, nice shot, perfection. I'm not quite sure why this one did so well. Okay. Anyway, so starting to get some more attention. People are sharing and commenting more, and when they do, and then when we reply, so you'll see that's another thing I told you about our engagement. When we reply to somebody, we'll often tag them, so their friends actually see it and it starts to show up on their page. And I'm sure that a lot of their friends are local, and they're seeing this engagement with Tony. They're seeing this nice, friendly thing. They might get a really great picture. you know, and then his business grows. And I'm going to show you proof of this in a minute. This was just Elle making a banner of all the different posts that we'd had recently. So I thought that that was really great and really cute. You know, like Facebook does it too, like, oh, we have these memories. These are our memories. You get to play around with different videos and just have a lot of fun with it. This is us directing them to their website. Question of the day, so we can find out what people like, what people recommend. Dessert. Oh, great. Just some pictures. Oh, is this a video? Oh, and we have music behind our videos too. I didn't remember to tell you that. Come on. These are some Yelp shots. And our other videos have music too. So it just gives you that kind of feel, you know? You just want to get you just want to go and get stop. You just want to go and get a Philly after you sort of hear that music. We're providing the whole experience. Again, it's the psychology behind it that I've studied in school and in corporations that I work with. This is what we study. This is no joke. 1400 here, and we can also play around with colors so we can see which banners do best. Is it the ones that are red? Is it the ones that are yellow? What are we, you know? So when Tony goes to do his paid advertising, when we move him into paid advertising, we already know which banners do well. We're not going to be wasting money guessing. Most people are like, oh, I want to start running some ads. Okay, let's start running some ads. We do like to do it organically for at least 6, 9 months, 12 maybe, to really test out different things. Again, this is just food, you know, mouth watering, invite you to come down. Triple down with it. Trees Company, Cheese Company. That was Elle. So cute. Just really original stuff that I absolutely would have never thought of. Again, that is the beauty of just having a team work on the campaigns, which is why I love the Miles program and I love the way that Mapdom is set up. Okay, another question. Have you ever tried Italian ice water? What is it? What is Italian ice water? What does that have to do with Philly? So again, just engagement, 1,200 people, 70 views. We're interacting with people. And by the way, anytime people check in, you'll see we thank them for checking in. So the yellow ones seem to do really well, 2,600 people, or maybe it was just because it was the Philly cheesesteak. We would absolutely do A/B testing for that. Oh, again, we got more hashtags. What's for lunch? Tony Nelson snub the sub. 2,400. Okay, so anyway, this is September. These are just shots of outside still shots of Tony's place that, again, we just put into a video. I'm pretty sure we probably have music. Do we? No music on this one? I think we wanted to change it up. Okay, so no music on that, and that's a shot of his menu board. So you're really getting the experience of what it would be like to be at Tony's. And again, depending on your location, we would have people come out and take the pictures and do the video like you saw earlier. So again, it's about the whole experience, the whole feel, and the way that we even use caps, the questions that we ask, the conversational tone that we have. Come on this week and get one. We always have a call to action. Yeah, not like we don't push it in people's faces, but there's normally a call to action, like come in. We're not just posting here to like just be friendly and to just engage. We want you to come in, so we remind them of that. You'll see that quite often with some of our posts. Again, more reminder of the app. And we remind them what they can do. So yeah, we got it like that. That's right. Download the app, order online, pay online, pick up or have your food delivered. Like this should actually be made into a banner that we post. And then we have the links right to the app right there. Okay? Just fantastic stuff. Lots of engagement. I really do actually want to go to the check-ins. Well, we're going to go to the insights. Just get some different pictures going here. Just different stuff. Just again, making it different. Giving people a different experience of the site. It's not just one thing, generic and boring. More shots of food. You guys would have seen that earlier. We just recycled it, probably pinned it to the top at one point. If Tony had specials, we would be pinning those to the top. We would be having someone announce the specials and saying it out loud, like have a staff read it. So this week, this is what the special is. Come on in. For those of you who have the app, put this app code in, and then you'll get this. Again, we're showcasing all this, and we tried something different here. So we wanted to see if people were interested in the health benefits of, so we talked about this. Health benefits of mushrooms. Again, just something different. Oh, what are the curiosity, engagement? What are the health benefits of mushrooms? It relieves high cholesterol, um, helps with breast cancer, prostate cancer, or whatever. We could have actually linked it to something if we wanted to. The one with green peppers did really well, 854 here. This is just giving some people something fun to do. The 2200 here, and we had 11 comments, and we replied to most of them. So lots of engagement. Their friends see this. You like pizza? Well, try our pizza Philly steak. And then this was just something else different that we tried. It was like last minute. Actually, there was this big fight. We could have posted Mayweather McGregor one, but I wasn't working on the account at all at that time. And just have some hashtags if you want to get some food. If you're inviting people over to watch it, hey, get some Phillies. So again, these are some of the strategies and real thinking that goes behind Mapdom and our social media posting for profits only program. Different shots of food. I think we just republished this. Come on, come in for a bite next week. Subliminal, psychological. Okay, lots and lots of likes and shares. Okay, green peppers are good for your stomach and heart health. It's a logo. Okay, so this is when we have new friends coming on board. Okay, so these are the guys, and they're like, hey, well, give us a try, which is fair. Everybody in the business says, hey, give us 3 months. Let's see how we do. Okay, so they changed the picture. This is our post. Okay, and then there's just this really boring, generic still shot that they just lazily took out of the video that we posted before. Laziness, not a single hashtag to be seen. Top quality ingredients grilled to perfection. Okay, fine. But I'm not impressed. But again, it's not really about me, right? It's about people. So no shares, few likes, 300 reach, less than 300 reach. This is us. We have a reach of 1,600. Okay, something different. Name a restaurant from your childhood that isn't around anymore. We've all experienced this. Candies that aren't here anymore, games that aren't around anymore, friendship pins, beads, Michael Jackson pins. I'm totally dating myself. But, so those are all nostalgic. Take a trip down memory lane is also something fun, and it has to do with a restaurant. So even generic restaurant information, like posting a movie about how the restaurant industry got started, or a little movie clip about the history of Gulfport. You can all do all that stuff. There are other techniques that I'm not really mentioning here in ways that you can get local people to get more attention. But okay, so a reach of only 235, 2 people giving it a thumbs up. So it's okay. Very boring, very lazy. They are bringing attention to Yelp. Again, no hashtags. You don't have to travel to Philly. We've got the real deal right here. I really don't think that that's really cute or captivating or original. They had this as the profile, and I had to take it down because I'm like, what the hell is this? No logo, no nothing. It was just horrible. Not even the logo. I do like this shot though, again, but only a reach of 233. I like this shot. I like shots that get you involved. So, oh, yeah, these are the hours. This is the parking lot. This is the door. This is the experience. I do like that they said, hey, if you love what we do, shout us out on Yelp. Very, very good. And now it's Thanksgiving. No big deal. Just threw a little something up here. It's a little picture. Reach of 200. Another Thanksgiving. People are not really online. People are doing their Thanksgiving thing. But I thought, hey, if somebody comes on, they're lonely or they're bored for a minute or in the bathroom, want to scroll on their phone, they might come across Facebook and figure out how to make the perfect turkey. Change the cover page from that awful non-generic page, and I thought maybe he wants a picture of food. Maybe he asked them to do it, or maybe they wanted to do it. I don't know. Again, another generic still shot, lazy from the video. That's all they did was take a still shot from the video and post it. Maybe they're very busy and have a lot of clients to attend to, but this is lazy, in my opinion, and is not in the best interest of the client. It doesn't get them anything. There's no call to action. A Thanksgiving miracle. What is that? I also know some of Tony's friends. Like, I go into Tony's personal page and I sort of know the language and how people speak, and it's a Thanksgiving miracle is not their thing. To my knowledge, who knows? Again, more engagement, more engagement. So yeah, I decided again to post because I realized we'd never posted this before. This is how to order. This is what it looks like inside. We've got consistency with the picture. Again, it's all about brand. It's all about a consistent experience. And I made it relevant. Here's our menu board in case you need to refuel after this Black Friday. Stop in for a bite. That makes sense. And then I wanted to pin this to the top. So this is now again at the top of video. But there's strategy to this. So I put this as the cover because I'm planning for a lot of people to come to Tony's website. Part of the reason I'm having a lot of people come to Tony's website is because we did a cross promotion with his app, and we're like, hey, I can actually show it to you. Here it is. It says, Thanksgiving note. Thanks for downloading our app. Hope the weekend was a great one. If you get sick of turkey by the end of this week, come in for a taste of Philly. With a little heart, it comes across like a text message, and you just feel good about it. Okay, so now what does all this mean in terms of numbers? Okay, so let's take a look at Tony's stats quickly. And this is another thing, we will provide you with reports. Oh, I need to have a little bite. Okay. All of these food shots made me hungry. It's not even yummy. It's beefaroni. But I'm not hungry. Okay, so 126 installs. Is that it? Okay. Not a lot of detail in the June one. Let's go to July. 141. He had 1,900 Facebook likes when we came on March. And by whatever this is, June, July, he had 2,100, so it had grown by 200 people. 2,100 likes. 1,500 people were there. 1,550 people were there. June, July, August. We do this for free for the first 3 to 6 months. It just depends on if we have a promotion going on that time or not. And then it's every quarter. And then it's free in the beginning and then not. You pay an additional amount. 151 from 126. Okay, more app installs. Makes more sense that you would get more orders. You would have more delivery. Okay, so this before was 15 something. We were also able to show that the videos do much better than photos. So, we were able to show the growth. 15, so this was before. 2143 likes to 2159. 2092 followers to 2144. 1549 to 1565, and here are the numbers. So 16 additional likes, more follows. Again, because we're a marketing company, we track this stuff on this level. September, 163 app installs. Again, same thing. Which of the posts do well? And this is growth August over September. 2159 to 2176 followers, etc. You guys can read. 1565 to 1593. These are the additional ones. Okay, so that's that. I've shown you app installs and how it's grown over time, so I don't really think there's much more to show you here. App analytics. We're going to get to the money in a minute. That's really what I want to show you. So for the year, for the year to date. And we can even do correlation analysis, you know, how much Tony's income has grown, how many additional app ads there have been, app downloads there have been. Sorry. Okay. Now he has what, 182? 182 app downloads on his phone. So that's about 10% of the people that like him and follow him just on this one thing with social media. Okay? Let's look at, so I'm going to get out of this. And I'm going to get out of Dropbox. Let's go into Insights for a minute. Because, oh, that's what I want to show you. So we can see here, notifications, let's go here. Okay. Okay. Activity. Recent check-ins. Look at what we do. Come on. Okay, let's go to the numbers. Okay, so look. November 2016. Okay. November 2016. 2,600 bucks. 26,000. Trying to see if I can. Okay, I just want to show you that it's the same account. See, Tony Nelson's, just so you can see that. How do I get out of this? Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Failed. Okay. Can I go forward? What did I do? Sales. Okay, how did I get rid of that? There we go. Okay. All right, November 2016. You can see 26.5. Okay, I'm just going to round however I feel like rounding. The next month, December, Maptum is still not on board. Okay. 30,000. January, Maptum is still not on board. 30,000, so 26,000. 30,000. February, 29,000, so 26, 27, 28, 29, 30,000. Okay, and then remember I showed you on the social media when Maptum came on board in March. Watch what happens. $40,000. $40,000. Okay, that's quite a jump. And you might be saying, yeah, but it was National Philly Cheesesteak, but that was, you know, there may have been other promotions going on. How do we know that that has anything to do with you? Plus, you came in late in the game. I think the promotion only started on like the 24th. So, okay, fair. Let's go. Remember how you saw all the additional app downloads I was showing you before? Okay, so in April, how do we do in April? Philly Cheesesteak Weekend, National Philly Cheesesteak is done. 36,000. So an additional $6,700 that first month. In May, 37,006. So last month he made an additional 6,700. This month he made an additional $7,662. In May, no, that was May. Did I do that right? May. Let me see. Did I do this right? Okay, yeah. All right. April, May, June. 39,000 and almost $10,000 more than he was doing just 6 months prior. We're very, very proud of this. And like I said, this was just one client, but my favorite, the most fun, really lets us do our thing. Some of these other guys are they're political or whatever, so we can't really play around to the same degree. But if you're in one of these kind of industries, then just watch out. It is just over for you. What extra things could you do with that money? 39,000. So there's a little bit of consistency here. This is not a fluke. This is at least 3 months running. August, 40,000. Now you've got to remember, if you looked at the social media stuff, I told you that's when Elle was doing more of the hashtagging stuff, more of the trivia stuff. We've always been using video, but you can see the difference that Maptum makes. September, oh, only 37.8. Oh, it's only like 8 or 9 grand than he used to make before. But you know, people are back to school. Who knows? Who knows? Coming back from vacation, I don't know. October, 37.4. 37.4. Okay. And we're not finished the month of November yet, but let's see where we are right now. 28 years. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Okay, guys, I realize I've forgotten a couple of things in that last video, so I just wanted to go over it really quickly. So this is just the post history back in 2015, 2016, 2016. Okay, so again, just quickly looking at the numbers. I already went through them in the other video, so I'm not going to take too much time, but there's something that I want to get to that I didn't get to last time, and it's super important for you to know, so I want to make sure that you know you have all the information that you need. So anyway, you can see the difference. We were able to increase this like by 4 times, 4 times, 233, 259. And then all of ours are in 800, 600, 700, you know, 1.9 thousand, 1.3 thousand, 500, 926. You know, so a lot more engagement. Our posts do very well. So as I said earlier, what we do is we take this information, and this is how we would decide what kind of ads we're actually going to post on. We're going to post on Facebook when we boost posts, or when we're paying for paid advertising on Facebook. We're going to know already what are the best things to post just by doing the research, looking at what we've done before. We can see what doesn't get a lot of interaction. We know, okay, don't do that again, right? And we're doing all of this. Well, of course, they pay the agency, but you're not losing money on advertising. Your return on investment with Maptum is crazy. I mean, just absolutely crazy. So yeah, even when we do badly, we still do twice as good as the other guys. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to quickly show that to you. And then there are age demographics that I wanted to show. Where are they? I don't want to do this. Videos, people. Okay, now look at this information. Now, so you know we have a mobile app, right? So what are the age groups of people who are usually on mobile apps? It's not the people that are on the phone all the time. It's really, really the millennials. So we can see here who Tony's fans and followers are. Okay. I don't know why some of them are visiting him from other places in the world, but this is not the one that I wanted to show you. People reached. No, there was a really great graph. Anyway, let's just go back to the overview. And we want to look for, no, we don't want that. So this is definitely not the page. I would definitely contact these guys as, I would look to see what they're doing and copy it, and I would contact these guys and say, hey, you are really kind of sucking compared to this other guy down the street whose social media I'm managing. I'm not sure what your budget is, but I wouldn't say it like that, of course. You give service and value and information first and a low price product, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, that's the question I'm going to ask. Okay, here's one of the pages. Okay, demographic information. There we go. So, the main group for Tony are people 25 to 34. So, using his app, sending push notifications just makes a lot of sense. Asking them to check in, asking them to leave testimonials. I mean, that's their world. The other client I told you that I was going to do a case study for is Dr. C. Fraser. His people are all baby boomers, and the upper side of Gen Xers. Completely different. You know, I don't have to focus on the same kinds of things. I don't have to, you know, it's just different. And you have to have the experience and the marketing chops, the education, the experience, the access to gurus to know this stuff and to execute well and to get the kind of results that Maptum gets, and how I train the team. Okay, so we can see when people are, when they're close to the business, and would this not be like the perfect time to send a text message saying, hey, you know what, come on in, because that's when people are in the area. So we can play all this information off of each other. You know, you can send a push notification saying, hey, don't forget that when you buy something from us, don't forget to check in on Facebook or Yelp. Okay? Even if we're using, if we ever decide to use pictures in some of the ads, we would obviously have most of our pictures be people in this demographic. We would have most of them. I don't know if this mentions gender at all. We would know where to target the ads. We get all of this information, but by doing the Maptum method first. So, do I want to take a look at this? Okay. Okay. People, we already went through that. No events. We could probably just say, you know, like if there's a special, that's an event. Like it's the Wednesday, I don't know what event that will get more attention and exposure on Facebook. Like, you know what I mean? So there are all these little tactics. Okay, actions on the page. It's really sort of the check-ins I want to get to later on. But again, you can see what's working, what's important. Anybody can do this. This is just analysis, and almost any agency, you know, that's worth its salt would be doing this. Okay. Reach. All right. Likes. Okay, anyway, none of this is not really what I wanted to show you. I wanted to go more into, maybe that was what it was. Oh no, I think the whole point was just showing you how you can use one technology with the other, how you can combine the two technologies, how you can use a mobile app, and you know, based on your demographic, you know, to send them push notifications. They're sort of into that thing. You could send them an electric push notification coupon. So you send it to their phone, they click on a link, the link opens up to a special coupon that only they get, and then they show it to the cashier and you get some sort of discount. So having an app and your social media handled by Maptum is just a really smart thing to do. So that was the only thing I had forgotten to mention earlier, and wanted to mention it now.